20-second anxiety treatment. Now, this is pretty cool. It amazes me to see all the complicated methods for anxiety treatment that are offered by, psychologists and doctors at many anxiety treatment centers. I mean, when researching online for my own anxiety cure, I found terrible pieces of advice. Some of them almost designed to give anxiety the upper hand. You might have seen some of them too. Things like, I don't know, breathe into a paper bag, or probably my least favorite, just think positive. I mean, how annoying is that? Just think happy thoughts. I mean, that's clearly someone who's not really an anxiety sufferer. Okay, so sometimes these work, at least for a mild attack, and especially if you can catch it early. But they still act as a quick fix, not a long-term solution. So, I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, you're right. Is that really the way you want to approach things? So today I want to share with you a very simple technique that I discovered and used to help me when I knew an attack was coming. Now, this one technique went a long way towards eliminating the worst episodes completely. I call it the 20-second challenge. It's probably got some other names, but here we go. The 20-second challenge technique. When you start to feel the anxiety attack building up, first you tell the attack it has got a full 20 seconds to hit you just as hard as it can. Give it permission to do its worst. Do its worst for 20 seconds, not 1 second longer. And when that time is up, it has to back off and leave you alone. Now, I hope you can see just the simple power in this. Instead of giving in to your anxiety, you're actually asserting control. You are giving this thing permission, but setting strict boundaries in the form of a time constraint. It's got 20 seconds. 20 seconds to make your heart explode. 20 seconds to give you the shakes. 20 seconds for sweating and nausea, or to make you pass out and fall down. Fall down dead. It's just like playing 5-card stud in poker. You're bluffing the big guy who's across the table. You're forcing him to show his hands, show his cards, or get the heck out of the room. Now, it may sound a little bit scary, but you're in total control of the situation. Okay, so next we begin the countdown. And this is when we start to turn that big guy who's sitting across the table, the panic attack. And we're turning him into that 2-year-old who's throwing a tantrum and throwing his toys out of the crib. So we count down from 20, nice and slowly. 19, 18, 17. Okay, pretty straightforward. But when you get to the last 5 seconds, just imagine you're that parent who's talking to a naughty child, and you're warning them, in 5 seconds, 4.5, we're counting in fractions, 4.25, 4, 3 3/4. You get the idea. When it hits 0, that's it. Time's up. The panic attack has run out of time to do its thing. It sounds simple, but it actually does work, and that's the crazy thing. Okay, so maybe this sounds a little bit strange or just a little bit too easy. All I can say is it works great. My anxiety had never the higher hand. Okay, it always folded, it always left the table. It didn't always leave the room straight away, but over time practicing this technique, you're going to get far greater control, and it certainly boosts your confidence. Okay, so that's just one tip. If you want to find out more or get some more great free tips, check out the blog. There's the web address right there. Thanks for your time.